games that test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Ducks offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy, David. You know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so quarterback, just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Boise State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Plows through the defense. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They'll leave it with him. He makes the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return, it's Whittington. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack it.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Throws to the tight end. And that pass is intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
The back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. On the run, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
Yeah, I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things you have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal, getting a lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Eastern Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Eagles fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yards to get it to the 33. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
And the pass is picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Looking for space. It's Genty. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out of the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. And that is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all not enough. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the air, it's Gabriel. He makes a catch. And chunk plays on the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that have the best technique.
He'll just keep slinging it. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
That's caught. It's James. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
I like the run back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Makes the catch. It's Casper. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes one deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Oh, I bet the QB is steaming because he did an awesome job. He drops back, and he can tell he's got the matchup he wants on the outside. He's got an open receiver. Throws it to him. Great ball right through his hands. Missed opportunity for a big play. Missed opportunity for a touchdown.
They'll immediately call time. And the Ducks looking to convert on fourth down. He'll throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Lets it fly. Reels it into the...
By this offense late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, you keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I'd go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Second down coming up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Looking for a huge play. And he's picked off again. His night vision. Speed, his third interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball's at the 15 on second down, and they need 9. He's looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Makes the catch on the left. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, BSU! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Nothing but green ahead. Inside the 10. Clocks. And they take it in for 6 more points. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that. That much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the ground, it's Genty. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's looking for a man on second down. He's going for it all. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you wonder if the defense is starting to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And it's good from 58 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the jibbies and joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, and I've got to believe they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff. That's Genty. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on the radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this. The conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's
snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and gone.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. Finds the tight end. Giving him his pass. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Takes the handoff. It's Genty. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That player is so lucky he did not put that football on the ground. What a tackle by that defender. Phenomenal individual effort getting that tackle for him.
to pass. Gets away. The freshman able to get home with the sack. How about that play by the strong safety? Made sure his responsibility was covered and then just went and made a play.
Sometimes it's freestyle, right? Sometimes coaches will get a little bit upset, but they don't get near as upset when I get the guy on the ground. They're okay with that, but I'm spinning down. I'm playing close to the line of scrimmage as a strong safety. I see the quarterback. I got to make sure if I do go to him, I better get that sucker, and I better wrap him up, and I better tackle him.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback will audible. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Ducks. Lining up for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Cats in a statement win, if there ever was one. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Finds his tight end. Obliterates him, still on the move. Speeding down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Quarterback checking off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Ducks are rolling down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a crease, it's Harris. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double-checking to make sure. And the Broncos will snap it on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Broncos are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Slides away. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting...
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Broncos!
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. He catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page, quarterback, wide receiver.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the gun, looking for a man. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down.
Longer. Easy. Pilot, Gaucho.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He'll start this drive firing. Snags it over the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To throw, it's Nelson. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's he's got an open man. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. The Pandas managed to get the win in a close one this week, and they just shook up the college football world. And to do it on the road, no less, just incredible. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the stand.
And that pass intercepted. And he's going to take it away. Touchdown, Ducks.
And then the offense has the lead, has the football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose to throw, and the defense makes them pay.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we would just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Makes his connection. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move, it's Nelson. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The snap sets up to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance.
Racing down the left side. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking the deep shot. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled
offense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Offense uses the timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Whittington. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball, but David...